Greetings, welcome to this practice in this yoga channel. My name is Rachel and today's class is going to be a fluid vinyasa flow. We'll be playing with balance as well as building a little heat in the body as we connect each pose through the breath. We'll meet in tabletop in the middle of your mat. Knees will be underneath the hips, hands will be underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide across the mat. Go ahead and press into that thumb and index mound to ground the whole hand down. Take a moment to check in with the body and the mind. And then on your next breath in, you can flick the tailbone to the sky, lengthen the front of the body, shine the chest and the face forward. Stay here in your cow pose, really dropping that belly button to the ground, lifting the head up, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, continuing to breathe. Deep inhales through the nose, sigh it out the mouth. Inhale deep through the nose, sigh it out. One more, push the ground away a little bit more, deep inhale in. Feel the rib cage expand and sigh it out. Good, and that sigh will go into our mad cat pose. Really squeeze the glutes forward, maybe tuck the pelvis a little bit, push the ground away to pull those shoulder blades apart, and gaze towards the navel or in between the thighs, tucking the chin to the chest. We'll take 3 deep breaths into our cat. You can let it go with a sigh if you want, or just out the nose. Each breath, seeing if you can pull those shoulder blades apart and round the back a little bit more. One more breath. And on your exhale, you can release and begin to oscillate in between your cat and cow. Inhaling to shine the chest forward, exhaling to round the back. Make it fluid, rhythmic movement. You can add any micro movements that feel good to your practice. Shifting in the hips or rolling the shoulders maybe. Maybe shifting forward onto the wrist and back onto the toes. Bringing a wave-like sense to the spine. Whatever movement the body is calling for. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then we can find stillness in the tabletop. Drop the chest and the chin to the mat and extend the legs out long, dropping the hips towards the ground. Inhale into your baby cobra. Exhale to release. Push through the hands, through the shoulders. Go back into your balasana, child's pose. Toes will be tucked. Take an inhale, look in between the hands. See if you can slide the body through the forearms, through the shoulders, coming into your baby cobra, keeping the toes tucked. Exhale, push back, child's pose. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhaling to wave, slide the body forward to your baby cobra. Exhaling, balasana, child's pose. Inhaling, coming through the forearms, through the shoulders, shining the chest forward. Pushing through the hands. Child's pose, 1 more. Inhaling, coming forward through the forearms, letting the chest and the belly hover until we get to the baby cobra. And then this time, see if you can keep the toes tucked, and instead of pushing to child's pose, push all the way up into plank. Send the hips back for your downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet, shift the hips side to side, whatever movements that feel good to awaken the body and to adjust into your shape. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. Inhale the left leg up, 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee, connect the heel to the bum, open the hips, stack that left hip on top of the right. See if you can drop the left shoulder towards the ground. And on your exhale, step the foot all the way through. Drop your back foot at a 45, come up for your warrior 1. We'll take eagle arms. The right arm will cross underneath the left. Palms will be facing toward each other, or the back of the palms will be connected. We'll inhale, send the fingers up, elbows up. Exhale, forward, connect the elbows to the front knee. Inhale, fingers up, look up. Exhale, round the back, connect elbows to the knee. 2 more. Inhale, fingers up. Really lift the elbows, the shoulders up, feeling that front shoulder stretch. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, up, fingers up, look up. Exhale, lean forward, really shift the weight into this front leg. We'll take flight with the back leg, keeping the eagle arms, warrior three. Take an inhale to lift the leg, lift the back body. And then step to the back of your mat, open the arms into a T, extend the front leg, reverse Trikonasana, left arm reaches up, expand that left rib cage. Exhale, come forward, reach forward, and then drop the left arm down, reach the right arm up, full Trikonasana. You can take some wrist rolls with this right wrist. Fingers open or maybe closed. Try each one, see which one you like. See if you can roll this right shoulder open towards the sky. We'll take this right hand and we'll bind it behind, coming to the low back or coming all the way around, gripping the front thigh. We'll keep this left hand onto the left ankle and turn all 10 toes to the side of your space. See if it'll take your torso with you. And then grab the outside of the right ankle with the left hand, taking a twist into your Prasarita Padottanasana. Shift your hips ever so slightly to the left to even out the hip joints and feel how that changes the stretch. Take one more inhale, see if you can twist a little bit more to the back side of your space. And then your exhale, you can unravel your bind, unravel your twist, come forward, frame your front foot, kick it back, three-legged down dog. Wild thing, left foot drops behind you, hips go up, head leans back, reaching to the front of your space. And then exhale, drop the hips, sit down. We'll cross this left foot over the right knee, letting the knee fall forward, stacking over the extended leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold over this leg, this kind of half cow face forward fold position. Just feel a stretch in the right hamstring all the way up to the glute and maybe the outer left thigh. On your exhale, you can release. Right hand comes to the front. We'll stand onto this left leg for a supported side plank. Really feel that stretch on the outside of the left glute. Really push into this leg. And then we'll stand all the way up, all 10 toes face forward. You can still keep your hands onto the ground for support. We're gonna stand onto this left leg as slowly as possible. And then we're gonna cross this right leg over the left leg, trying to find a little bit of balance for eagle pose. If you can get that second cross, if this ankle, this foot can cross over the shin, wonderful. If not, who cares? Maybe you'll get it tomorrow, maybe not, doesn't matter. And then we'll take those eagle arms that we did earlier. Right arm comes underneath the left. We'll sit nice and low, sitting up nice and tall with the chest. And stay here for a couple of breaths, feeling into this eagle posture. Deep, full breaths in through the nose, letting it out the mouth or through the nose. One more breath. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. And then your exhale, stand all the way up, hands overhead, release your eagle. Exhale, forward fold. We'll take an extra breath here. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Good. Hands go to the front of the mat. Take a step back into your plank. Take the vinyasa of your choice, your knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready for your half push-up, your chaturanga dandasana to your upward facing dog. Untucking the toes, pushing the hips back, retucking the toes for your downward facing dog. Deep inhale through the nose. Let it out with some force through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Let it out. Good. Inhale that right leg up, three-legged down dog. We'll bend the leg, connect the heel to the bum, stack the hips. See if you can drop that right shoulder towards the mat just a little bit. Good, extend the leg again. We'll step all the way through, coming into our warrior one. Back foot will 45, inhale the arms up. Left arm wraps underneath the right arm for your eagle arms. Elbows go up, fingers face towards the sky. Exhale, connect the elbows to the front knee. Inhale, open the front line of the body. Take a little bit of a back bend if it feels good. Exhale to round, connect. Inhale, fingers go up, gaze up. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, lean forward, shift the weight into this front leg. We'll take flight with the back for our warrior three with our eagle arms. Take another inhale, see if you can lift everything a little bit higher. And then take a step to the back of your mat. Trikonasana, T arms, right arm reaches up, expand that right rib cage, extend the front leg. Exhale, come forward. Reach as far as you can forward before you fold. Connecting the right hand to the front foot, left hand goes up. You can take those wrist rolls if you did on the other side. Squeezing the wrist, squeezing the hand, or keeping it open. See if you can roll this left shoulder back, open up along the chest. Still want to think about rotating open through the abdomen. Really peel this left shoulder, this left side back. We'll take our bind, so we'll connect to the low back or wrap the hand all the way to grab the front of the thigh. We'll keep the right hand planted onto the top of the foot and just send the toes out to the side of our space, taking the torso with us, and then grabbing the outside of the left ankle. When you're in your twist, see if you can shift your legs to the front of your space just a little bit to even out the pelvis, and then take your twist in your Prasarita Padottanasana. Deep inhale, fill the chest and the belly, and let it go. Good, release your bind. Come forward to frame your foot. Send it back to your three-legged down dog. Lift the leg high. We'll take the wild thing, stepping behind you, sending the hips up, letting the head drop back. And exhale, sitting all the way down. We'll cross this right foot over the left knee, letting the knees stack for our half cow face forward fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold forward over this extended leg. Notice how this leg differs on the other side. Use this moment to tune in with the breath, catch up with it if it's gotten away from you. One more breath in. And on your exhale, you can release. Left hand to the front of your space. We'll stand up onto this right foot for our supported side plank. Really feeling that stretch to the outer right glute and the outer thigh, reaching this right arm up. Staying here and just breathing. One more big breath in. You can release the right arm down, all 10 toes turn to the front of your space. We're fully supported onto that right leg. We'll begin to slowly stand up. Woo. Take it as slowly as you need. We'll bend deeply into this right leg so we can cross the left leg. Maybe getting that second cross at the shin and the ankle, maybe not. Just seeing where you're at today. Then we'll bring the left arm underneath the right for our full eagle asana. Finding your non-moving point in front of you to focus on to help your balance. Each breath sitting a little bit deeper into the legs and sitting up a little bit taller with the upper body. One more big breath in. And then slowly release, stand all the way up, arms go overhead, gaze upward. Exhale, slowly fold, Uttanasana. Stay here for an extra breath. Letting it go through the mouth. And then you can plant the hands in front of you, step back into your plank position to take your vinyasa of your choice. To upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Wonderful. Gaze in between the hands and bend into the legs. Step, hop, or jump into malasana to the outside of your hands. You can bring your elbows to your knees, the palms into your chest. And sink deep into the hips. Think about shining the crown towards the sky, keeping the chest nice and open, and the breath full. Noticing the quality of the mind and the quality of the breath. See if you can roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine a little bit more. And then you can bring the hands behind you and come to sit onto your mat. We'll keep the knees bent. We'll roll all the way down to lie down, and you can heel toe your feet to the width of your mat and let your knees knock in towards one another so that they're resting on each other. You can bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly in an active rest position. And take this moment to notice how you feel. Take this moment to appreciate that the work you have done towards your practice and for spending this time on you and with you and for you, recognizing how important that is. Notice how the body feels and where any tension may still lie. And see if you can really let go of anything else that you're holding on to, any breath retention, any body engagement, anything that you have left to give, and give it to the mat beneath you. Let it support you. And let it take all that you no longer wish to hold on to. Notice how the breath has slowed. The heart rate has softened. The mind has quieted. If you have the time, and I highly invite you to take a shavasana at the end of this practice. But if you really must go and continue on with the rest of your day, I understand. You can pull the knees apart, bring them into the chest, and gently rock up to a seated position. We can meet in Sukhasana in the middle of the mat. The feet can be stacked or just side by side. We'll take a big inhale through the nose, lifting the arms up over the head. And then exhale, let the hands drop into Anjali Mudra, into prayer in front of the heart. You can take a bow, connecting the thumbs to the third eye as a sign of respect to you and your practice. And just take a moment for yourself before continuing on with the rest of your day. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. I truly appreciate you showing up for yourself and choosing to take my class. If you liked this flow, please let me know in the comments and be sure to like, and just let me know your thoughts. What classes are you looking for? What time links are you looking for? I really would love to hear what you have to say. Again, thank you for practicing with me today. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or a wonderful rest of your evening, and I am happy to see you next time.